Now, I think it's already out there that Zack Snyder's Justice League, the reviews is amazing. I know we had our discussion and Finale hated it and most of us liked it. But most people out there, the fans have spoken, the critics, which the critics hate everything, they've spoken and everybody seems to love Zack Snyder's Justice League. So WB announced that, in a nice way that they're not going to continue with this universe. But the fans are going crazy. And this is what made the Zack Snyder Justice League happen to begin with. So what will it take for Zack Snyder's Justice League universe to continue, in y'all opinion? And let's do one by one because I want people to talk over each other. Lou, you want to go first?
I think it's a bluff.
Why would they lie?
Because that's what attracts more. They want the people to talk. They want people to start putting stuff out there and all that. I think if they don't continue, then they're idiots.
I agree with that, but they have so many things invested for the future of DC, like the other Batman movie that we saw the great trailer for, the Michael B. Jordan Superman movie, and a whole bunch of other DC movies. So I just think they're so heavily invested for the future in contracts that they've already signed that they don't want to focus on this universe that they already took L's on. But Joey, what's your opinion?
I think this universe that Zack Snyder's built, if they want to continue moving it, even though they say that they're not going to push forward with it, I think there's going to be another outcry because the fans obviously see how much power they hold on social media, and it helped get that 4-hour Snyder cut, into fruition. I think the next move is for this universe to exist on HBO Max. I think that's the best way to kind of approach the situation and to get Zack on deck to kind of, prolong his vision.
Well, they let that happen for this one for HBO Max because of the fans. But do you think that they would spend that type of budget for these films consistently on a streaming platform?
If the if the the comeback on their profit did what it did, and they're getting a hell of really good reviews from the from this Justice League Snyder cut, I mean, I don't see why not. It's a no-brainer. And I've heard because of the success and because of the it being well received, that Zack Snyder actually could get an exclusive HBO Max deal. But that's just a rumor. I heard that from Mikey Sutton over at geekositymag.com.
Shit, I hope he's right. Quasi, what's your opinion?
So with WB, I've learned never say never. They might say that now. I think a lot's going to depend on how the Flashpoint movie comes together. If Flashpoint is dope, because you're going to have a lot of those recurring characters. If Flash, has his own movie and that whole multiverse thing really pans out, they do well making money with that, you could see a return for Zack Snyder's basically universe. I think the issue is right now, WB had already said this is going to be a standalone. The fans wanted it. They got it. It can't just exist on HBO Max because obviously we're all going to go back to movies anyway, now that the pandemic stuff is starting to calm down. A lot's going to depend too on, I think the release on Blu-ray comes in like 2 months. So if they do really good on digital sales as well, it may at least pique WB's interest. It's, fellas, it's all about money when it comes down to it. But I think, yeah, Flashpoint, if Flashpoint does well with, with Ezra Miller's Flash, and you've got, Michael Keaton in there, possibly Ben Affleck, a lot of those characters, and the fans really come out and support that, then you could possibly see them saying, all right, Zach, let's do another movie. A lot of that's going to be like.
Yeah, but if Warner Brothers is saying no to it, ain't they going to stop not doing Flashpoint?
No, I mean, Flashpoint is still at this point still in the books. They're saying it's happening. I mean, so like you say, like I'm saying, never say never. Things can change, but they're gonna go forward with the Pattinson Batman's happening. So I think what's basically gonna happen, they're still gonna keep moving with their alternate kind of character-driven movies like Jokers, Batmans, maybe even Aquaman, maybe another Shazam. They're gonna keep doing that. Wonder Woman, even though Wonder Woman 84 was trash, they're gonna still make the movies that make the money. But they'll give some leeway and say, all right, let's continue Flashpoint and see if it's good enough. The fans keep coming out for it, and then they'll know.
I just don't want them to take too long because look, the whack Justice League movie happened in 2017. Man of Steel came out in 2013. Like, people are getting older. And if you want to continue this universe, what are they going to do it in 2030?
Well,
You
to
know
be
what I'm saying?
fair, they weren't gonna continue this after the Whedon the Whedon cut did so bad, like Justice League as they call it, did so badly. That was where they wrapped it up. They were like, you know what, we're done. We went the wrong way, and that's where they started, segmenting things off, and Wonder Woman became its kind of own entity. Aquaman, they're in the same universe, but they don't really mingle. So they were on that path. It was just the fact that the fans, like Lou was saying, and Joey was saying, they demanded it so much that's why we're seeing this cut, which was initially what we were supposed to see back, 4 years ago.
Also, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I know the fans said this. I know the streams for Batman v Superman went up, and for some of the other films, like the first Wonder Woman, the Aquaman, and Man of Steel. But it actually, we all disliked how quickly and how rushed Batman v Superman was put together.
Right.
But some things, I think, because they took their time with Zack Snyder's Justice League, now when you rewatch those movies, like you look at it differently, because some people got to fall in love with Cyborg in the new Justice League. They got to fall in love, with some of the characters, and now they watch that movie differently. Like now when I watch Batman v Superman, like when I watch Man of Steel and see that, what's the general's name?
Oh God, yeah.
I forgot his name, but that
Martian Manhunter, yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, that he's been him the whole time, and you watch these movies differently. And I was asking in an earlier episode, can the Zack Snyder Justice League save the whole DCEU universe? And I think it's not saved it, but it's definitely done some repairs.
I think
keep it on the path. Keep it on the path.
I think like I'm gonna stand by my word. I think it saved it. I think Zack has power now after putting this movie out. I think Zack Snyder has so much power now to sit down with these people and say, listen, you saw what I did. I saved your goddamn lives. You need me to continue doing this universe.
The interest is there. The interest is there.
The interest is, don't know, it's definitely there.
Yeah.
And the people are going to talk again. People are going to, fans going to go out there again. They're going to hashtag. Listen, that hashtag is so powerful.
Yep.
I want to see. I would love to see a second Man of Steel movie. I would love to see.
Yeah.
They revealed
Justice League 2.
Justice League 2.
See that.
They also revealed yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw this, that that Ben Affleck's Batman was supposed to have Batgirl versus Deathstroke in it.
Deathstroke was supposed to be in there. They teed it up at the end of Justice League. That was the whole transition. You were going to go into that.
And Zack did it again in the new Justice League. He teed it up.
Zack Snyder's Justice League left so many Easter eggs and so many things open to make money in so many different films in so many different ways, from all characters, new introduced characters. Like, I really feel like it did a lot of repairing. I'm not gonna say it fixed it. I feel like to fix it, he has to be able to continue. And I think WB needs to stop being stupid and wake the hell up, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
What I really think, not to cut everybody off, is that DC now need to put their foot down. DC, this is more of a DC characters. Remember what Warner Brothers owns rights, correct?
Yeah,
right?
Warner Brothers,
but they're still DC characters. They still have to get the okay from DC. So I think DC needs to step it up a little bit.
From a financial perspective, if you invested and took an L on the whatever they call that whack ass Justice League movie and took an L on Batman v Superman, they took 2 L's. And Man of Steel, which is an incredible, I rewatched it yesterday.
Well, technically, not to bring it, they didn't take an L on BVS. That made almost over.
They didn't take a financial L, but they
didn't take a financial L. They just took a
critical L.
They took a financial L on Justice League, but not on BVS.
Yeah, but it was such a critical L that it even affected people. I didn't want to go see Justice League after I saw it.
It hurt. It hurt a lot of people when BVS came out. I think the bad reviews just bodied the entire DCEU. Yeah. Well, as far as fans, getting their interest sparked. That's why Justice League did so bad. That's why it was kind of hard for them to kind of move their way back up. Luckily, Wonder Woman, the first one, was really good, and the Aquaman was really solid to keep it leveled. And it's like, oh, well, maybe we kind of have something here, which honestly, I think played into them feeling comfortable about Zack Snyder doing it. It's like, oh, everybody's got interest in these characters now. We might as well just, see if it sticks. Throw it up.
Also, be clear, sorry to cut you off. Also, be clear though, they wanted to give a springboard for HBO Max. They wanted to get the subscriptions up. So
of course,
they were definitely like, Warner's is like, we need a spark. This could be it, and it did its mission accomplished.
But it worked. It worked.
No,
And
that's
I-
what I'm saying. Mission accomplished. Yep.
And I really think they should give Zack
Well,
and
that's what
the rest of the DC universe another try.
that's what I was saying. I believe so also, but I was asking you guys, not looking at it from a fan perspective, looking at it from a wallet perspective and from a business perspective. If you were WB and you took these, the critical L on Batman v Superman, you took the super L on the whack ass Justice League movie, and Man of Steel was a great movie, but there was a critical L with that for whatever reason, because I think it's a phenomenal movie. I think the critics were stupid for that one. Do you take your wallet out because Zack Snyder's Justice League did well?
Yo, Sus, you gotta understand.
From a money perspective.
On the money, let's talk on a business. If we want to talk business, when was the last time you seen somebody took something that was so garbage and reversed it and made it so great? Not great, but good. Again.
Well, you once again, and
you got to give that man another chance, right or wrong.
Once again, you're talking from a creative mind frame. Now, for me working at multiple corporations, those guys don't see what we see when we see these great movies. They just see numbers on a paper. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, unfortunately, even though Justice League was great and and a lot of people like it, it still didn't do the numbers that Wonder Woman 84 did. So when they're comparing the two after a week.
Well, I saw that, but they also said Wonder Woman 1884, whatever it was, came out when everybody was home during Christmas break.
No, absolutely. But I'm saying they still got numbers to compare.
Yeah, Wonder Woman had a big advantage. A big advantage when it came out.
Because it was the first superhero movie.
And also
during COVID.
Sorry to interrupt. Also on Quasi's point, because I was watching and doing my research on that same exact statement yesterday. They also said because Wonder Woman's second movie was received so badly that it dropped tremendously. Zack Snyder's, so it's still new and it's going up because it's being received so well. So people are rewatching. New people are going to come watch it, and it's going up. So I think it's going to end up surpassing the Wonder Woman movie. Actually, there's no doubt in my mind.
I hope so. And by the way, when finale comes back, we got a couple beefs to air with him because I rewatched it and there's a couple things he brought up was like, yo, son, that wasn't even in the movie. But
yeah, I did too. Especially the anti-life equation thing. Like,
but also the fact, really quick, there's no 2-year gap between when Superman dies. And
no,
there was no 2-year gap. I don't
know where he got that from. But
so finale, if you're watching this, Quasi and everybody here's
all of us, like, yo, bro, yes.
For next show.
The spoon is clean.